Morning. It is 6:40-ish and I'm gonna get ready for the day. Alright, so as you can tell, this is another Pack With Me vlog. I actually just got back from Sydney from a work trip last week. And tomorrow, my husband and I are heading off to Greece for our baby moon. So today I'm gonna do the packing for that. It is still a work day, it's Friday, so I'll get some work done. It's not a very busy day, I just have like a few calls here and there. Then I'll spend the time in between to pack my stuff, both my luggage as well as my hand carry. I'm pretty excited. I've never been to Greece before. Although we're not doing a lot of the touristy sites, we're doing just the island of Crete. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but we're just gonna be there the whole time for about 5 days or so, just chilling at the resort. And we're not even at the main part of the island, so it's really gonna be very quiet. A lot of just couple time between me and my husband before the baby comes, which is gonna be great. And yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. A lot of relaxing time, a lot of sun time. Hope to get a little bit of a tan. Into a tank top. Again, I'm just going to be really casual for today because I'm going to be home the whole time. Maybe I'll go to the gym at the end of the day, but let's see. Okay, I finally decided to get off my ass and start packing. It also just started pouring rain, so I've turned on all the lights in the house. Well, most of them. Okay, things I need to pack: outfits, makeup, jewelry, toiletries, hand carry. I do want to bring my film cameras, so let's get started. Ignore the mess in the back, but anyway, this is my trusty suitcase, Delcy. I've had it for years and years and years. My suitcase before this was also a Delcy. I've had this for, I want to say, a good 10 over years, and I've had no issue with it. So this is what I'm bringing. Let's get packing. Okay, let me show you my outfit choices. I've already kind of paired them because, you know, when I'm on holiday, the fewer brain cells I use, the better. Okay, first up we have these lace shorts and this like light baby blue top. These are both from Saturday Club. Next we just have black shorts. These are maternity shorts. You can kind of see with the paneling here, and this pink top. So one side actually kind of comes down off shoulder here. And this is from the online store Suitcase. I don't know how to pronounce it. We have the pink top here with the black pants. Next, these are from Mango. Another top from Success. It's just like a one shoulder top like this, and actually it kind of looks like what I'm wearing now, the color combo. So shoot, like that. Finally, just jean shorts. Again, these are maternity shorts, as you can see, with this stretchy paneling here, and this top from the Island shop. Lastly, I have a couple of dresses. This one is from my mom-in-law. And then second dress option is just this really flowy floral one. And lastly, I'm just gonna bring this beach top. So that's the plan for my outfits. Now for swimsuits, I have a couple of options. I have this one from Align. I love this, it's super colorful. Straps are adjustable. The back is not, so it does fit a little bit tight now. This is from my pre-pregnancy size. This is also for my pre-pregnancy size. This is from H&M, but for this one, the back is adjustable, so I can make it a little bit looser. Bottoms are from my pre-pregnancy size. These are actually high-waisted. And then I recently bought this one, which I love the color of. This is from Marks and Spencer's, and I did size up 2 sizes. Although I got this a couple of weeks ago, I have gotten a little bit bigger since then, but this should still fit. For these, because I was worried that the bottoms wouldn't fit, I did just get like a plain black bottom from H&M as well, sized up. So just in case, I have these packing cubes I'm gonna put everything in, and I just got them off Shopee. It comes in like 3 sizes: the big one, the medium one, a little one, and it comes with a shoe bag. Love the color, and it's really sturdy. Sometimes when you get things off Shopee, it comes like really flimsy and the zipper kind of sucks, but this one is really good. It's like it's a proper zipper. It doesn't seem like it's gonna break easily, so highly recommend. I'll find the shop name and I'll post it somewhere on the screen here. For shoes, I'm just bringing a pair of slides. These are from Skechers. They are the Arch Fit. So these are super comfortable, really nice to walk in for a long period of time. But these are not waterproof, so I'm also bringing my pair of very worn out Havaianas for beach days and things like that. And I will also be wearing a pair of just sport shoes on the plane. So those will be my workout shoes, and for days that might be a little bit longer, if we're going to be touring around the island, I'll probably wear either those sport shoes or the sliders. Moving on to cosmetics, I'm going to pack everything in this toiletry bag, and it opens up, so there are tons of compartments. So there's like a zip pocket up here, stretchy loops to put like, I don't know, a toothbrush or whatever, 3 mesh compartments, and then a really spacious compartment in here that has 2 inner pockets as well. So this is pretty much my go-to toiletries bag, and it has a hook for you to just hook it up in the bathroom. Starting with the obvious, toothbrush, toothpaste. In terms of makeup removers, I brought this from Watson's, but to be honest, it kind of sucks. I also bought the Brevite one, and this is just the travel pack that comes with like 10 sheets. This is really good at dissolving waterproof makeup. So I'll use this for like my eye area, and then I'll use this for the rest of my face. For face wash, this is my go-to. I've been using this for a while. They used to have a different packaging. It used to be like white or cream color. This is the Mung Bean pH balanced cleansing foam. This is really good for sensitive skin, especially like me. For moisturizer, I think everyone is super familiar with this. Also really good for sensitive skin. Normally, I just use this one at night, and I have a different moisturizer for the day, but I don't want to bring so many things, so I'll just use this for day and night. I have my retainers, Rolly hairbrush. Again, I normally bring a smaller hairbrush. I have like a travel-sized one that's like the boar bristle flat brush, but because my hair is short now, it used to be pretty long, but now that it's short, I have to like kind of style it and roll it in. So I need to bring this Rolly brush. Then we have the Orbis Hair Essence Hair Milk. On my Sydney trip, I used the Pheno oil, this one, which is also really good, but I don't know, this one doesn't really absorb into my hair as well as this one does. So it's probably just like a difference in the porosity of your hair. I don't really know the science behind it, but this one is much better. In terms of body stuff, I have this that I just bought from Sydney, and then sun protectant, I have this Dermaveen one, some additional small things, the disinfectant spray, mosquito repellent. I do also want to bring my hair waver. I normally don't bring this many things, but it's a holiday and I'm bringing a big bag for a 1-week trip, so why not? I'll just pack this in, and if I'm not too lazy, I'll just style my hair during the trip as well. These I've packed into a Ziploc so they don't explode on the plane. So I'm gonna put these in the big compartment here, just like that. I've put my retainers in there already. And then at the back pocket on the other side, I have the mini mosquito repellent and the disinfectant. For the wipes, I'm also just gonna slot them in here. Okay, so this one is kind of done. This cream I'll slot in here. I don't know how people do pack with me with one hand filming and one hand like doing stuff. I'm really struggling. Perfect. Toothpaste. I don't think this is gonna, will this close? I might have to put this in the main compartment here. This one, I think I'll just stuff it in this main compartment too. And my hairbrush will kind of just sit like this. This compartment I'm gonna save for makeup, and I'll show you that part in a little bit. So now let's move on to makeup. My base is gonna be moisturizer, sunscreen, and then typically I do like a SPF BB cream as the base. Now I'm not gonna actually bring this tube. I typically just pump it into this compact. So this is just like a random empty compact I got on Shopee. It kind of just opens up, and I got like this sponge to go inside, and then it opens up like this. So this came empty. It was just like a plain sponge. So I actually pump the product into here, and then I take this compact with me. So it's just a lot easier in terms of application. It doesn't get messy. On top of that, I do also have the Lumi Glotion from L'Oreal. Love this. It gives you a really nice kind of bronzy glow. And of course, who can forget the Muru Muru Butter Bronzer. I've been using this for years. This is the shade, does it have a shade? It just says bronzer on the back. This one. It smells really great. It smells like vanilla and coconut and shea butter. So I like this a lot. Oh, I also forgot to mention blush. I'm not usually a blush kind of a girl because my undertones are already very red, and I usually use makeup to hide that redness, so I don't like putting even more color on my cheeks because I turn red very easily already. But I got these earlier this year / last year. These are the LE SPF bronzers. So I have both colors, the orangey one, and then this is like the more pink blush version. So I usually go with the orange. This is just a better match for my skin tone. I find that the pink one, it makes me look like I have rosacea or like my redness is coming out, which I don't like. I know a lot of people like that blushy cheek vibe, but maybe it's just PTSD from, you know, always having a red face that I don't really go for this one as much. But I'll bring both, and they're both SPF 50 plus. So this is great for sunny days. Ooh, I forgot. Okay, I'm jumping around here, but of course, can't forget the concealer. Everybody knows this, so no explanation needed. In terms of eyes, primer, I go for this Cezanne eye palette from Japan. This is palette number 1. And it's really just a lot of nudes. This is my everyday go-to, like for work, anything pretty much, because again, my makeup is usually very minimal. If I even wear eyeshadow, it would be something nude like this. But I do also have this one, which is kind of like a purpley blue shimmery one. Again, I got this in Japan. The reason why I got this was because I had something very similar to this in my teenage years, and I used to wear it all the time. Not well, I'd admit. Like, I just used to smear it all over my eyelids and my inner corners, and like everything was just blue. So I still kind of do that, let's be honest. Like, my makeup is not the best, but I have a little bit more control now. So this is maybe just for days that I want to have a little bit of color in my face palette. As for eyeliner, I normally don't wear eyeliner on a regular basis. I used to a lot, especially like the under eye waterline liner. This was like what you used to do back in the day, right? But if I do wear eyeliner, I now just do like the liquid liner on top, as minimal as possible. But I don't really wear that much, but since we're going on holiday, I'll just bring a couple in case I feel like glamming up a bit more. So I'm just bringing this one, the Love Liner Liquid, again from Japan. Really fine tip, really easy to use, and this is in the brown shade. I will also be bringing 2 blue liners because, I don't know, I just have some kind of a obsession with blue liner, blue shadow, blue eyes, even though it probably doesn't match my skin tone that much, but I really like it. I've been doing it since I was a kid, playing with makeup, and it's kind of just continued to my adult years, I suppose. So this first blue one, this is a liquid liner. It looks like this. The brand is Uzu. The second blue liner I have is this one. It is really old. I actually don't know how sanitary it is to use this anymore, but I think once I sharpen it, it should be good to go. I just won't use a sponge at the end because this is really nasty right now. And this is really good for like the bottom line. I don't think that's a trend anymore, but I still do it. So yeah, don't judge me. Mascara. This is the Heroine Make Volume Up Mascara. I've been using this for years and years and years. This is the black one, so the color is number 1. This is my go-to. It's really waterproof, so it barely smudges. Sometimes I do get a little bit of a smudge on the bottom outer corner if I'm like laughing a lot and like my eyes are tearing and things like that. But otherwise, I mean, I live in Singapore. It's super humid. This withstands the humidity, and yeah, this really lasts all day. And then we have the brow pencil. So this is from Cezanne. This is the Super Slim Eyebrow Pencil in color number 5. And it is really skinny. It's really easy to use and just draw on. So let me show you. Oh, I've barely got any left. Okay, but it's literally like a pencil. Then to set the whole face, I have this Make Keep powder. And finally for lips, my base is always just Vaseline as my lip balm / moisturizer. I have like a kind of biggish tub of it that I bring with me everywhere. And then my next go-to is just the original Benetint. But I'm also gonna bring a nude option. So this is the Rum and Peach Mocha number 14. For a more dramatic effect, I'm bringing the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink. This is the color 30 Unrivaled. Dramatic, and actually smells really good. It smells like vanilla. Trees bags. So I still have a lot of space for some other stuff. All in all, I think we're on a pretty good pace. Let's do jewelry. Let me start with bracelets. Okay, so we have the nomination bracelet, which you saw in my previous video. So this is just kind of a staple. And then I have these 2 beaded bracelets, and both of these my husband got made for me. This one is more of like a white tone. It has a mix of like moonstones, pearls, and like another white stone, which I don't know what it's called. They're all like different. You can't really tell in this light, but they're all actually different types of stones. Same with this one. Again, we have moonstones. The blue is like actually a little bit more green in real life. This one is like a greeny blue. So I might just stack these together or alternate them on the day. I don't know. And then this one, I think it's Swarovski. It's like a heart and like a infinity sign. I got gifted this from a ex-colleague of mine. This one also a gift, but I don't remember who gave it to me, and I haven't worn this in years. I'll bring this along and I can do some kind of a stack with all of these bracelets. In terms of rings, again, 2 moonstone rings. You can tell that I really like moonstones. This is just like a regular finger ring. This one I got when I was in Melbourne. So this is a small one, so it's a pinky ring. This ring I actually got in Egypt, and it's hieroglyphics of my name. So if you minus like the first and last hieroglyphic, it spells out my name. Those 2 were just added in to make up the space because my name wasn't long enough. So starting from this one is ARIELLE, and then the final one. So yeah, I like this a lot. I've had this for 20 over years and it's still in really good condition. Necklaces, I have this gold stack. This is just actually like from a really cheap store online, but I like this because it looks good and I can swim with it, shower with it, do whatever with it. So nicer options, I have this one that was gifted from my sister a couple years ago. It's a shorter chain, so it's more of like a choker style necklace. This one is one of the 4 or 5 different stones or pendants I bought from Nepal in my senior year of high school. I have this one. I also have a black stone and a purple stone one. I don't remember the names of the stone, but they're all like natural stones from Nepal, so these are really good quality. And then earrings, my mother-in-law got me this from Melbourne when she visited my sister-in-law. And then these, I think you saw in my previous vlog. So we have like the croissant hoop thingies. We have the Eden and Evie beaded earrings. We have these pearly gold droplet ones. And then other really simple ones. So these again, I just got like quite cheaply from an online store. Again, these are the kind that I just keep on in the shower or when I go swimming. This blue one I got in Japan. I really like this. Very simple, but it's so striking in terms of the color that it really stands out like when I put it on. So I like these a lot, even though they're so simple. These, again, one of the simple ones that I just wear in the shower or when I go swimming. So it's also very tarnished. I want to talk a little bit about the meds that I'm going to be bringing. More of like a precautionary thing, all of which are pregnancy safe. Starting with my supplements, I've just put them all in here, enough for the entire trip. We have this Fibogel, and this was recommended by my gynae. It's like a fiber drink just in case you have constipation and all that stuff. Especially when you're pregnant, that happens pretty easily. Then in here we just have band-aids as well as like stain remover sheets just in case. I have a couple of sachets of tea just in case I get like nausea or I just need something better for digestion. So ginger with honey, peppermint, and then just regular ginger. Finally, 2 more things, just Panadol. So this is also pregnancy safe in case of like flu symptoms and whatnot. And then this one is for things like heartburn and like acid reflux and stuff. I'm also going to be bringing this Vicks. I bought this when I was in Sydney and I was having that dry throat, itchy throat kind of thing. Let me move on to my carry-on. This is the bag I'm going to be bringing. It's the Brevite Jumper backpack. Probably one of my favorite backpacks because it's so comfortable. There's so much space in it. And this is actually meant as a camera bag. So there are tons of compartments. First and foremost, it's like there's a huge hook thing, so it's really easy to grab. Padded straps. This is the luggage loop. You can kind of just go through the baggage. There is like a security compartment here. You can put your phone, passport, whatever. On this side, there's actually, it's actually meant for like tripods, but I just put my water bottle in it. And this is adjustable. On the bottom, there's additional straps for, again, tripods, whatever other camera equipment. Let me bring you to the top over here. Padded laptop compartment at the back. And then the front compartment is really interesting. So let me do it this way. It opens up like this. So it's kind of like a base here, which is the depth of like half the bag, probably up to here. But it is a Velcro base, so you can actually just take this off and expand. The Velcro is here. You can actually just like un-Velcro it and the whole base comes down, so you get like a full size bag. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it as a half, and then there's another compartment here. Then in the front, so the main zipper, the other half of it opens up to a camera compartment like this. all of this is Velcro. It's all removable or adjustable to the size that you want it. And you can open the side here to access. So it opens up like this to have quick access to your camera when you're carrying it as a backpack. Then that's not all. In this front pocket, there are actually 2 zips. So one that opens up to that main compartment. The other zip opens up to more storage in the front. So we have like 2 mesh pockets at the back here, and then 2 more in the front over here. So it is extremely spacious, and I pretty much love any bag that has a lot of pockets and a lot of compartments. So this is a huge win for me. I got this during COVID. Don't ask me why, because it's not like I was traveling at that time, but I really wanted this, and my friends ended up getting this for me. So yeah, major win right there. I'm going to be bringing like a film camera, extra film, and just an empty canister for the current film that's in the camera right now. Okay, next thing I'm bringing on my trip are my compression socks. I'm bringing a couple of face masks for when I'm on the plane, because sometimes people next to you or near you, they just start coughing and like they don't cover their mouth, and that's really gross. So I'm a little bit of a germaphobe, so I'm bringing a couple of these. The most important thing, passport. This passport I typically just put into like a passport holder. I don't have anything in there apart from a pen, and I also have the doctor's memo to say that I can fly. Next crucial items are money. So this is just my cards. This one is cash. For the plane as well, just a portable charger. Next up is a book. I started reading this. It's Metamorphosis by Ovid. I started reading this many weeks ago. I couldn't get past the first couple of pages because it felt really difficult to read. But I just recently started again earlier this week because I was like, I'm going to Greece. I might as well brush up on some Greek and Roman mythology. And once you get into it, it gets a lot easier to read. So I'm thinking of bringing this, just that it's really thick. And I don't know if I want to be carrying so much weight on my hand carry. I have an alternative book. So this is my alternative book that I'll bring. I haven't started this yet, but this is one of those like TikTok made me buy it kind of thing. Apparently it's really good. So this is much thinner and not so heavy. So let me think about it. I'm not sure which one I want to bring just yet. Next, I have just like this chain thing. So I typically would clip my phone at the end, and then I'll wear it like a sling like this. My water bottle, this is from La Gourmet. Christmas is coming soon, and it comes with 2 different caps. So the first one is just like the sippy cap, and then it also comes with like the straw cap. Just a note in case you don't already know, don't use the straw cap when you're on the plane, because it like the liquids are just gonna squirt out. So use the sippy cap. Just some personal cosmetic items that I'm going to bring onto the plane to freshen up. I'm going to just put it in this clear bag. So number 1 is the Bifesta facial cleansing wipes. So this is like a 3-in-1 makeup remover, cleanser, and toner. And it's the green one that's meant for oily skin that has green tea in it. So I haven't tried this before. I've tried the yellow one, but I think this will suit my skin tone a bit better. Following that, I'm just going to put on and bring my CC cream. So this one I also just got when I was in Sydney. It's SPF 50, so really great for on the plane and also when I'm in Greece. More wipes. This time it's the feminine hygiene wipe. So this is just to make sure I'm freshened up along the way, don't get any infections and things like that. So not just on the flight, but also during the trip itself. Of course, we need mints just in case, eye drops, hand cream, floss, earbuds, Vaseline. This little brush thing, Megumi hair stick, so it's really good for taming just like flyaways and stuff. Clip for my hair, hair tie, a couple of scrunchies. So the final case looks like this with the wipes and then all the other little things inside as well. For this front compartment, I've decided to change it up a little bit because I have another small camera that I want to bring. This is just like a third-party GoPro camera, and these are really great for like underwater shots. So if we do go snorkeling and things like that in Greece, I'm gonna bring this with me. So I've actually added the padding back into this compartment here. In this big compartment, I'm gonna put this Shopee tripod in here. The cosmetics are just gonna go on top of that because this one I want to have easy access to on the plane. And then in here, these two pockets, this is where I'm gonna put that this small little camera. So this will go in here, and my film camera I'm gonna put below that here. The additional film and things like that, I'll just surround it, surround the empty space. So putting it just around here. The empty canister will go in the middle. This is just the additional batteries and charger for this camera. So I'm just gonna slot that in over here. So yeah, that's it. And then as for this front pocket, I'm not gonna put much. Additional wipe packet, pen, floss, and then Vaseline. I'm just gonna pop into the main compartment here. For the upper compartment here, in this zip, I'm just gonna put my earpods, portable charger, and then I'll probably just put my book in here. So I think I will go with Metamorphosis since there's a lot of space. This will go in here. My passport holder is gonna go in this back pocket here. Both of these are gonna go in here. Water bottle here. This one I'm gonna put into this front pocket here as well. Compression socks, I think I'm just gonna put it together with my book in here because there's a lot of space in there. Claw clip, I'm gonna put just up here. My scrunchies are just gonna go in this front compartment as well. So up here. All done. So yeah, I think I'm good to go for tomorrow.